Whoa, Bhakti with a forward, and by the look, oh, castle H for both players. Okay, and now finally the game is running in a normal speed. So crossbows versus elite skirmishers from Yo. Yo to build one defensive siege workshop on top of that hill, one defensive tower to the stone. Gold is safe, building a second town center. Indeed, let's go chat off. Good idea, by the way. Chat off, and we have Bhakti still maintaining the pressure, coming forward with one mangonel to deal against these skirmishers, mainly against the skirmishers. Right, is it another forward villagers? Yeah, building a castle, but kinda in between them on top of that hill, in between the two bases. Population difference more for Bhakti, 9 more, building now university, but Bhakti is one town center only. He's going aggressive though, while here Yo just built a second town center. Anyway, he has to find a way. Well, he does, because yeah, the mangonel to take care of the enemy mangonel. Right, don't stay in the range of the enemy town center. Woohoo! One hit, only 16 hit points left for the mangonel. No, move it. You gotta be with I like to move it. Otherwise, you're going down. Anyway, now Yo's elite skirmishers taking care of Bhakti's crossbows, and another tower on the other side of the hill. But mangonels, one more kill for Bhakti, and he still has the mangonel, which is 1 hit point, and with the last hit from a skirmisher, Yo was able to get rid of that forward mangonel, but he lost all his defensive army. Army-wise, 14-1 for Bhakti, but 2 town centers and a castle versus 1 town center for Bhakti, and the castle villagers still, after this last raiding, Bhakti still ahead with the villager number 53-46. Right, and another mangonel, another defensive mangonel for Yo to also help him defend, obviously. Now he was the one to kill the forward crossbows, and now going to deal with the enemy mangonel. Hill advantage here for Bhakti, which is coming with a second mangonel and 1 for 1. Wow, 54 population for Yo. He is pretty low with all resources. Well, pretty low. It's Meso civilizations, right? I mean, Mayans, they don't need like crazy strong economy, but still producing even trash army, they do cost something, man. That's something. So he still needs a minimum. Villagers difference still more for Bhakti, now 10, 9, 10, and army wise 12-8 with a second mangonel coming for Bhakti. But Yo doesn't stay full defensive. going forward with a small group of pruned archers, while Bhakti countering with a few skirmishers. And oh, that was a... Ooh. Initially, he was dodging the hit, but he just returned exactly where Bhakti delivered his hit with the mangonel. So Bhakti another win with the mangonels, and the population increasing almost 20 difference, 81 to 64, so 65 now for Yo, 83 for Bhakti, which also dropped a second and a third town center. So really tough situation here for Yo. Let's see if eventually he will be able to hold, but now he's out of the gold. Towers are placed in a different area of the map, so for now he's not mining the gold, and he's coming out Yo with 1-by-1 skirmishers, but nah, I don't think he's going to be able to hold for any much longer. Let's see, let's wait and see. I mean, I have seen Yo holding and coming back from almost impossible games, even to win them, but the difference is quite significant. 14 population. Now Yo again sending his gold miners, only to lose a few more, while Bhakti now is coming forward with rams to destroy the only defensive siege workshop of Yo. So Yo cannot now create, at least for a while, either rams or mangonels to deal with the enemy rams. So tough situation. And another, no, this is a siege workshop right close to his initial town center. Yo heavily on gold. He needs something. He might lose this tower. Of course, if Bhakti will not send anything to protect that ram, to go along with that ram, he's going to lose it. We have Yo using his villagers, and this last pruned archer going down. So as I said earlier, Yo still in the game, man. Taking down this ram before losing the tower. Yeah, before losing the tower. And university now. But the difference is, again, quite significant. Anyway, good counter raiding for Yo. Like I said, he doesn't stay full defensive. 79 population to 91, so still 10, 11, 12 in that range population with the army. Way more for Bhakti, 10 more, but villagers not that big of a difference anymore. 68 to 64. Bhakti is buying time until he's bringing more units there. Ballistics now for Yo, while the forward, the push here still continues from Bhakti. Well, he saw that obviously he know now that Yo built another siege workshop someplace else and coming out with one mangonel and one ram. Ballistics will be finished there for Yo, while to the right hand side Bhakti with another raiding. So look at the population, man. Yo coming back. Like I said, it seemed at that point that Yo is in a very bad situation, but now 3 town centers and still in the game. 91. Bhakti also not looking super good with the food, wood, and especially the gold. 1.6 thousand, it's more than enough, but he needs obviously more farms to produce more food to go up to imperial age. Well, in the end he's going to get rid of this raiding army. And also check out the score, man. It's switching. Hello meatman. Right, back home, another castle there for Bhakti to protect his lumberjacks, and that area of the map to the left hand side, he has this castle which allows him to mine the extra stone almost in the middle of the map. But for now, Yo still holding. 104 population for Bhakti and 95 for Yo. Definitely still in the game. Wow. And not only still in the game, but he will destroy these forward buildings to claim that area. Maybe we will see a castle dropped by Yo here on top of that hill, or maybe in the range of the extra gold to have more safety. But we will see. Oh, almost a full hit there from Bhakti with another town center. 1, 2, 3, 4 town centers. Yeah, that's the 4th town center for Bhakti. Does he have another one there? No. So 4 town centers, but he's keep losing villagers. Population still pretty close. Army wise though, it's more for Bhakti, but not by a big difference. Villagers the same, 7, 8 villagers more. but check out resources. And yeah, the other castle for Yo built close to his, this area where he has the extra, the mining camp to mine the extra gold. And Yo on the way to Imperial Age. Whoa, 110 population on the way to Imperial Age. Now I'm thinking that Bhakti won't fall too behind, but still, this, not exactly, but kind of the same situation like 5 minutes ago, where his food was looking pretty low. It still is pretty low, right? Army-wise, though, he has more and able to deal with this raiding from Yo. Yo on the run, but go to Imperial Age, man. Let's see if Yo with his faster Imperial Age will be able to do something to destroy at least, this castle in the middle, for example, and then to put some more pressure in Bhakti's base. But I don't think it will be the case. But let's see. Getting closer now. He's missing like 200 something food now, less. But Yo, it's over halfway to Imperial Age. It's like 60 something. No, it's 60. Yeah, 60% to Imperial Age. Righty right. Defensive mangonel for Bhakti, and Bhakti on the way to Imp. Difference between them almost 2 minutes without 2 seconds. So 1 minute and 58 seconds. Wow. Okay, to the left hand side. I don't think if Bhakti knows that Yo has that castle. Let's go with the fog of war. No, he doesn't know. He didn't go at all to this area. So he is unaware of that defensive castle. He can see some building here. So I'm thinking that he knows that there is a castle for sure. Bhakti going for the relics, right? Okay. 152, housed at 160, and with 124 population, Yo in Imperial Age. Handcart upgrade. Okay, now Bhakti could spot the other castle as well, obviously. And it's Treb from one castle, Treb. So Trebs from both castles coming out for Yo. Brothers, conscription, chemistry, important upgrades for his plumed archers, obviously. While Bhakti on the way to Imperial Age. Will he attack where? I see Bhakti now with some stone walls, but not enough time. Yo is sending his plumed archers right there to delay or even deny the full wall, the full stone wall from Bhakti on that side of the map. He will come with his army probably. Anyway, Yo is in. Chemistry, so leather archer armor now 4. Bhakti, those plumed archers are +3 attack and +2 armor, and Yo going for the relics as well. I could hear a monk picking up a relic. The plumed archers in the raiding mode, while Bhakti is waiting for Imperial Age to match his the same upgrades, right? He is with Bodkin +2 while this is +2 armor. Right, +2 armor. Elite plumed archer from Bhakti right away. And Yo also with elite plumed archer. Wall denied. No wall for you indeed, man. No wall for you. While brothers as well with chemistry. So again, important upgrades and another castle incoming from Bhakti on top of that hill. Not far away from the first one. But let's see, Yo with 2 trips already hitting that castle in the middle. While raiding mode, but oh, he's taking some hits from the enemy town centers. He wants to go and fight off with whatever Bhakti has there, but the other castle finished right in time for Bhakti, and Bhakti again with the score advantage. So chemistry will be for him, both players with elite plumed archer upgrade. 1 treb going down, but losing 2 mangonels and some villagers in the process. 148, 154 villagers difference, more for Yo now, 4 villagers more, so very good raiding there for Yo, while army it's more for Bhakti, 55 to 43, so a bit over or in the range of 10 more. The third wood upgrade coming now for Yo, while I like that Yo is, he seems to be more aggressive, man. Even when he was under pressure, he didn't stay full defensive mode, constantly sending even a small group of skirmishers, of plumed archers to raid the enemy base, to be annoyed, like he is now. You see, I mean, Bhakti cannot focus in one side of the map, but splitting his army and having more army, he was able to take down the other tribe. But you see, losing villagers, man, more villagers. Yeah, eventually Bhakti will trap these plumed archers, but he lost like 4 or 5 vills, which matters. You see, population is now more for Yo, but he's losing the army. Right, our army also do matter, and it's capped rams at this point for Bhakti, while also capped rams for Yo-Yo with over 1000 food, and he is researching siege ram, another important upgrade in this type of fights with plumed archers, with ranged units in general. Usually the player that is able to research the siege ram first might have an advantage, and we will see. And another group of plumed archers, you see, I like that Yu is playing aggressive and he's forcing Bhakti running with his plumed archers to either side of the map, left, right, in the middle, not staying in one place. Good job and good play, aggressive. I like it. Even though Bhakti has more army, more than 10, 12 army. Villagers though, it's 24 more for Yo. 24. Wow. Losing one town center, and the siege rams versus capped rams. This is a clear winner there for Yo, but also numbers do matter, that's for sure. But here comes Yo with a final push in the middle, and how Bhakti can stop this. 172 population, and the train of siege rams incoming from Yo. Wouldn't be surprised to see a GG incoming if Bhakti is losing this castle on top of the hill, then the other castle. Yeah, army wise it's now more for Yo after getting rid of that army. The group of plumed archers that was trying to keep the castle safe there, right, because the plumed archers were hitting the siege rams, while Yo with his plumed archers was able to take down the enemy plumed archers. So it's a big difference. Now it's GG, man. Siege ram for Bhakti, but it might be late. We will see. The relics is 3 for Bhakti, 2 for Yo. But how to stop this push, man? Losing also the siege workshops. So yeah, Bhakti will have a few siege rams, but what to do? Losing another castle, and this is it, man. This is it. To the right hand side. GG. GG well played. As I said. So 1-0 for Yo. Ho ho! Great game. Achievements fast. Hopefully they will play at least another game. More kills for Yo. Alright, in the end with 12. Largest more army. Economy, more food and stone though, while wood and gold was more for Bhakti. Not a big difference with the resources by any means. And Yo's faster imperial age did help him. Almost 2 minutes did help him to keep the pressure and to destroy those castles in the middle. And the faster siege ram also was pretty important. But I see Yo left the room. Why, man? Why only one game? Come on. Castles 5-3 for Yo. And the villagers difference, it was in the end 16 villagers highest more for Yo. 3-2 the relics. And not a big difference again. So yeah, we have the 1-0 for Yo, which decided to leave. No, he didn't left it. Oh, ho, ho. Waiting for Bhakti to come out. Let me display also the room so you guys can see it, obviously. And changing the score. 1-0 for Super Yo. Looking like... And another one bites the dust. And another one goes. And another one goes. Okay, come on. Another game. Another game. At least another game. We want to see some great games. Need something cold, man. Again, it's pretty hot in here in Bucharest. Yeah, of course, viewers, people demanding more games. We want games. We want games. Oh, Mr. Glocken. Glocken unbanned. Good job, man. Good job. Okay, Bhakti is up for one more game. Saying, start the bloody game already. Start the bloody game already. And Yo complies. They are starting the game. Game 2 on the way. So the first one, the Mayans War, won by Yo. Game 2 on the way. Don't go too far away, people. Those few of you who loves to be here in my channel. Thank you guys for the support. Kindly appreciate it. Alright. Paladin is watching here, of course. Lix is watching here. Maybe later we will even see some team games as well. And nice to see Jeffrey back in Vubli US. Whoop saw him more than once. So yeah, with this upcoming Nations Cup, I said it a few times before, we will see more and more Chinese players coming in Vubli US also to play. Won't stay. Much love. Thank you guys. Mr. Meatman, you were here already, man. I mean, you are here like literally every time. The other guys, of course, that most of them, especially the mods, they are here, but you, oh man, every single time I see you here, even though you have a cheesy pun in your title today. Nah, I didn't change the title. It's the same like in the previous stream. I didn't change it. Well, I'm not changing it, you know, from one day to another. I will keep it for 2-3 days. That means 2-3 streams. But it's a pretty good one. I mean, when I read it, I also laughed it the first time. It's too tired. What the hell? People with their imagination. Some of them, they do have a very vivid imagination. Yeah, man, too tired. A bicycle can't stand alone. It is too tired. It's a good one. In the meantime, the spec delay is displayed 30 seconds, more or less. Game 2 on the way. And let's see if it's Arabia, because these guys, obviously, they like to play different maps. But in 1v1, I'm thinking that they're playing Arabia. But let's see the civilizations. If it's going to be the same, random, or another picked civilization. Hello, Vintage. Hello, Vintage. What's up, man? And this is a desert like Arabia with Turks. So it's random. Okay. Chat off. Hello, Mr. Vintage, and hello everybody else watching the stream, guys. Welcome. So Turks in a desert like Arabia. Now, as the resources goes forward, a side forward-ish, main gold, forward stone, the other gold side and back-ish. And even though this oasis, plenty of wood from this back forest, and to the left hand side of his town center here, Yo with a full forest. But now he also has some hills surrounding his town center. So he should be careful. But nevertheless, it's a good map for desert like Arabia. This is a pretty good looking map, man. I like it. And the first Bambi from Yo going to his town center, 8 population on the other side. Side main gold here for Bhakti. Well, the wood, let's say it's decent, but not as good as Yo. Still, he has enough wood from these, even in this one. But these oases are so annoying. Nevertheless, the wood, it's better. It's better for Yo. And also, the map for Yo easier to wall. He can use these cliffs, right, to place some houses or palisades wall. Yeah, he won't have to build like very long walls if he wants to do that. While for Bhakti, here in front of the town center, he is quite wide open. He can also use this cliff, but for him, it might be a pretty longer wall. Again, if he wants to wall, that is. Now, a second Bambi incoming for Bhakti, straight into his town center. Good job. And he didn't go for either boar one to the right hand side of the town center, one forward, and Bhakti now going with the scout to find the extra resources, or he found everything. Yeah, he is exploring with sheep, and some other sheep. Yeah, he's eaten them or be in the range of the town center. The first boar now incoming for Bhakti, while Yo already with the first boar, and he lured 2 Bambis or 1. It was only 1. Yeah, only 1. This is a pack of 3 Bambis only for Yo, and he didn't lure another one. And the scout for Yo is to find the enemy base. Yeah, going. But Bhakti with chances here to find it first, to find the enemy base first. And yeah, he can see now one house, the second house. Okay. And he will find the lumber camp here. So he know that somewhere in the fog of war, somewhere around here in the fog of war, must be Yo's town center. Now he can see the mill. So yeah, definitely somewhere here in this area with the fog of war must be the enemy town center. 17 population for both players. Now, yeah, Yo with a second boar, and he also found, no, he didn't found yet Bhakti's base, missing it for a few tiles, but finding one enemy sheep, and he's keep going with the scout. Now he can see the stone, but he's missing his main gold, so he still doesn't know. Now he'll find it. Okay. Oh, he stopped the scout, and for one tile missing, well, still 2-3 tiles missing the enemy lumber camp. So yeah, still fishing in the dark there. Yo, he didn't find the enemy base, while Bhakti, 3 houses like a wall, now building the barracks. So slowly we see Bhakti with houses building a wall to the left hand side of the town center. Right, probably he will do one wall also with houses or palisade wall between this cliff and the forest to have his main gold, at least the main gold, a bit more safe. Okay, finishing now the barrack, while Bhakti, well, he knows exactly where the enemy town center is, while Yo still fishing in the dark. Both players researching loom. 21 population, a bit faster for Bhakti, 5 seconds faster for Bhakti, and yeah, feudal age, 4 seconds difference faster for Bhakti, sending his villagers to build a second lumber camp to the forest in the back of the town center and creating militias on the way to feudal age, while Yo didn't yet build his barrack, sending villagers to eat another deer, another Bambi. 3 villagers on that Bambi, and now finally 1 villager to build the barrack. Okay, so delaying that a little bit. Right. Palisade, he's going to be more than fine, while Yo finally finding now Bhakti's town center and the lumber camp. He can see it exactly, and now he can see a villager mining the 10 gold probably. And will he spot that barrack with the flags inside? Whenever you see a building with a flag, you know that there is something in there. Not anymore. Now the 3 militias coming out, and Bhakti to the left hand side continuing with palisade walls with houses. So here in this side he will do a complete wall, while on the right hand side might do the same now. So feudal age, both players. 22 population for Yo, 25 population for Bhakti. I don't see the man at arms upgrade though. Well, now scout fighting scout. Bhakti with pretty low HP. His scout, and Yo could see the forward incoming on him, building a stable, while Bhakti another house and archery range. Different approach in this game. Stable, so scouts will be there for Yo, while Bhakti will go with skirmishers, archers, and a few spears. Right, he will expect, obviously, he will expect Yo to come out with scouts. He could see that he built the stable, so he know that he will come out with scouts. So for sure he will have a few spears. one in the range of the mining camp with the gold and so on. We will see. We will see. Men at arms. So he is researching men at arms in the end, even though for only 3 men at arms, Bhakti is researching the men at arms upgrade. That's a bit surprising. I thought that he won't research that one. He will create army and those spears, obviously to protect his well, base more likely, but the first spear going forward and a few more spears incoming now for Bhakti, while in the middle we have Scout. Oh, Yo didn't give up and he was able to kill the enemy Scout with low HP. And now the scouts of Yo in enemy lumber camp or the gold, but for now only 3, only with 3 scouts. I don't think that you will be able to do too much. Nevertheless, he's annoying. He's annoying. He will keep sending these scouts either to the mill, to one of the lumber camps, to the other one, to the gold. But we will see Bhakti creating, like expected, and like I said, more and more spears. And with these scouts, you have to constant microing. As you could see, he was trying to kill a villager, one that was eating the berries, but losing because of these spears. While forward, defensive palisade walls now to protect the lumber camp in the back for Yo. While this one forward is also protected. A few more scouts back home for him. 40 population for Bhakti, building a second archery range and the blacksmith, while 37 population for Yo. Okay, he wanted to go for the gold. Probably he can go for this one, for the other one if he wants to, but the main gold is closer to his town center. Anyway, more and more farms for Yo. And we have fletching now incoming for Bhakti. And I'm thinking that now with this number of scouts, we might see Yo taking the full fight to get rid of these annoying men-at-arms. And yeah, he's taking the fight. First aiming for that spear. Yeah, he's taking the fight and he should win. I'm not saying he would, but he should win. Well, he has the numbers. So that's why I said I was a bit surprised that Bhakti researched the man-at-arms upgrade. He didn't create more, so for only 3, and he wasn't researching that upgrade really fast right away when he hit feudal age. That's why I was a bit surprised, because you know when the enemy will go with the army, defensive army, or to match the enemy army, then those won't be too great anymore. And we could see that he didn't kill too many. Nevertheless, more population for Bhakti. Let's go back. 7 more, 42, 49. Villages, 1 more for Bhakti. While army is 15 to 7. Wow, 15 to 7. And this is now a blacksmith for Yo. And to the right hand side, well, I thought that Bhakti will build the wall to use this cliff, but no. He is building the wall like this to also have access to the stone. I think he just researched men-at-arms because they stole your scouts for some time. Nah. He could see, man, that Yo is going scouts. You either research that upgrade, you know, right away when you hit feudal age, right? When those men-at-arms are really strong. But when the enemy is able to make like 4, 5, 6, 7 scouts, then it's more like a waste of resources to research the men-at-arms upgrade for only 3 units. That's my point. I mean, he had only those 3 units. With that upgrade research, Bhakti could have created some extra army. Skirmishers, spears. That's me, though. And Bhakti could also wall up in that time. Well, he did start to wall in that time. I mean, yeah, it was, but it was still some waste of resources. Not too many, but still some waste of resources. Because one more time, man, if you research that upgrade late in the game, those are, again, strong units. They are. But only 3 of them, what could he do? Anyway, we have now archers breaking through from Bhakti and still denying the gold there for Yo. But those scouts are with bloodlines for Yo. So pretty strong also army for feudal age. Scouts with bloodlines, and it seems that Yo is winning this one, even though Bhakti had one spear mixed in and like 8 archers, but he is coming out victorious. And still the population more for Bhakti, 49 to 42, the same difference more or less like a few minutes ago. Villagers, though, we have Bhakti now with 5 villagers more, army 9 to 7, and another small group of archers along with one spear coming forward. And by now Bhakti is not fully walled. Now he is fully walled with the house covering the small hole. He is fully walled. 43 population for Yo, missing some gold to click up castle age. He's missing like 48 gold. So Yo will see that Bhakti is fully walled. To the left hand side, houses, palisade walls. Indeed, Yo, the first one to click up castle age, 44 population, while 55 population for Bhakti. Bhakti is waiting for the resources to pile up. He's missing like 200 food. The gold is it's incoming, right? With 8 villagers or 9 villagers on gold. Yeah, he should have it anytime soon. And 5 villagers on stone for Bhakti. Check out the stone of him. I mean, he didn't even yet click up to castle age, and he has almost 600 stone. So Bhakti will drop a castle and will go Janissaries, while again Yo taking care of the forward army with his bloodlined scouts. A second stable for Yo, and Bhakti on the way to castle age. The difference between them now, it's over 1 minute and 29 seconds. So almost 1.5 minutes, and another small group of archers with the spear incoming for Bhakti. Now Bhakti is the one to try and stay more aggressive. Ooh, forward villagers incoming for Bhakti. This might be risky, but that bloody spear, man, it's so annoying. Anyway, Bhakti is waiting for the castle age, but faster castle age here for Yo. Why, man? 57 population for Bhakti, almost no gold. But check it out, this signature of Bhakti with 1 gate and walls to protect these villagers, building a forward tower, while counter tower for Yo, denying the enemy tower, aiming for the Vils. Another group of archers with a spear for Bhakti is trying to stay aggressive. 61 population for him, while 44 population only for Yo. But the same scenario was in the first game when Bhakti had more population, was more aggressive, but very good solid defense for Yo, keeping his cool, able to counter the enemy raidings, and in the end, with much better and aggressive and constant raidings in more than one side of Bhakti's base, he was able to win the first game. Now knights and scouts, no, it's light calves, because we know for Turks they automatically upgrade to light calves. Crossbow incoming for Bhakti, but in the meantime he might lose this group of crossbows. No, he found one way to save his crossbows. Now Yo with 1 defensive siege workshop, 1 town center, yes, getting rid of that annoying forward tower. And by the forward villagers, Yo is there with his knights and light calves to take down the forward villagers. Yeah, it's 53 to 58 to 57. Still 5 population, more for Bhakti. Villagers, it's 2 more for him, 45 now, 1 more, while army 3 more. But crossbows versus light calves and knights with +2, and also those light calves with +2. Nah, man, I mean, Yo will easily take down this army if Bhakti is not running back. But Bhakti, with one castle, I said it already that he had enough stone to drop a castle, and now he will come out with Janissaries. Okay. Still one town center. Yes, still one town center for Yo. Coming out with more and more knights. Hand cart upgrade for him. Mining stone with some village. Now 3 will have 4 villagers on stone. While this is another town center now for Bhakti. Bhakti is 2 town centers with a 3rd one incoming. And as expected, Janissaries. 58 population, 64 population for Bhakti. Righty right. So 4 population difference. Hand cart for Yo, and coming forward with 1 manganel and probably a 2nd one on the way. No, or a 2nd one will keep it in his base in case that Bhakti is going forward with some Janissaries. Oh, overchopped, and the knights are in. Oh my god, Bhakti could spot. Well, he saw these, but unable to build that or to start and build a house fast enough, and now losing some more villagers. Now more population for Yo after able to kill 4, 3, 4 or even 5 villagers, 2, 4, 5 or 6. Wow. And the knights going to another lumber camp. Bloody hell, man. Oh man, Meatman, you're great with these, down walls and so on. Anyway, we see Bhakti coming back with his group of crossbows and Janissaries, while this is a raiding basic for Yo. But 3 town centers, and he should be okay. Yo day. He should be okay now. Stone mining. And finally here Bhakti covering that hole with one a stone wall, and to the other side. I was about to say he's not yet fully walled again, but he is building a stone wall to the other side. And again the signature of Bhakti to build those gates to deny the raiding army to go through. But like this, Yo with a chance to kill now even more units. Population difference, 1 vil more for Bhakti, 3 army, now 4 army more for Yo. And Yo can kill even a few more crossbows and Janissaries. Righty right, and he is killing all of them. Yay. Now going to the safety of the town center. Right, while Yo running away. 67 to 64, 68 to 64. Is he building? This is a town center now for Yo. It's only a 2nd town center, no, a 3rd one. Okay, 2 more town centers right away. So 65 population for Bhakti, still the 3 town centers, while 68 population for Yo. And check out Yo's resources. Will he consider to go up for a very fast Imperial Age? We will find out. Still here, raiding mode, full raiding mode for Yo. Yeah. Those knights, man, with +2 armor, bloodlines and +1 attack, they are strong as fuck, as you can see. And with only a few Janissaries, Bhakti is not able to hold. So, yeah, with a good microing, obviously Yo will keep the pressure in Bhakti's base, and with a very big chance of going up Imperial Age anytime soon. Another raiding though, but Bhakti spotted these knights incoming and sending the villagers inside the town center. But even so, 2 more villagers going down. More Janissaries for Bhakti there, while Yo on the way to Imperial Age with 68 population. Will this work? But now Yo lost quite a significant number of knights, to be honest, and the remaining ones, most of them, if not all of them, they are already lower HP. 70 population for Yo, 3 town centers finally, 76 population for Bhakti, and Bhakti seems to be pretty far from clicking up Imperial Age. Now Yo will try to save his army, and in the process to find some villagers that he can kill, obviously. In the meantime, he's going for the split groups of Janissaries and able to kill 5, 4, 5. Ay, and now running away. So he killed 4 or 5, and he lost 2 knights. Anyway, only 6 knights remained inside for Yo. but he's keeping back T busy, man. This is what he wants, probably. Right, now he's taking down this outpost, but it's inside, nothing too big. While forward, Yo is building a castle on top of that hill between the stone and the extra gold. And on the way to Imperial Age, man, 85 population for Bacti still seems to be far away from clicking up Imperial Age. Two more knights going down, therefore Yo left with only 4 inside. Now leather archer armor for Yo, 88 population, Bacti 75 population for Yo, building siege workshops. Siege workshops, and sending a monk to pick up the relics. Going for the first one with the fog of war. He can see another 1, 2, but that is inside, obviously, and 3 and 4. So he can go potentially for 3 more. 1, 2, 3 after picking up the first relic and going back. GG, well played, Yo day. So check it out, man. Bacti. Right away when Yo hit Imperial Age, he called GG. He thought probably that Yo has like a much better economy. He didn't, man. With the gold, nevertheless, he was looking super strong. But really surprising to see Bacti not playing, man. What the hell is going on? So GG, 2-0, guys. Let's watch the achievements. Almost 40 more kills for Yo, even though 1 largest army more for Bacti. So those knights were damn strong, son. More food and gold for Yo, what he needed for those knights. Not a big difference though. While wood and stone more for Bacti. Technology this time, Imperial Age for Yo, no Imperial Age for Bacti. And society 5 villages more, highest more for Bacti. And 1 relic Yo was going and probably sending for another one. But this was a bit disappointing to see that Bacti didn't try more. Seriously. Anyway, Yo left the building and waiting in room 99, which is going to be a team game. Max Villes waiting there. So we will see Paladin, Ingua, and Lix. Yeah. So they want to play now team games. In the meantime, let me take away this room and going for the other one, changing the score so you guys will know it was 2-0 in the end for Yo. Even Bacti says Yo day, Yo day. Yo day, Yo day. It's a holiday. La 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 la. Let's go, man. Let's go. Why not? SY Nations Cup mod successfully installed. That's great. Let's display the new room, obviously. And it might be China. China A plus Bacti. But I think the Chinese guys, they have all the players. It's Paladin, Yo, Ingua, and Lix is in spec mode, but he can easily go up. So we might see China actually versus Winland plus Bacti. Let's see first the players that are joining, and then I will try to figure out the teams, how they are going to be. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We might see a 3 versus 3 though. China versus Winland plus Bacti. Might see it. It might happen. Might happen. Come on, guys. Give us some games. Give us some more games. Aha. 6 out of 8 players. Definitely they can play a 3v3. Even Paladin is suggesting a 3v3 or a 4v4. It's up to the Finnish guys. I mean, if they know that some more players are coming, Zupi or Ruben Stock. Look at Bacti. Well, Bacti is up. Oh, Valas, you see? I was about to say. So yeah, we might see Max, Viles, Valas, and Bhakti. Yeah, there you go, another Finnish dude. So let's go with China. Let's reset the score. It's going to be some team games. Sweet, sweet team games. They are joking a lot, which is great, man. So yeah, 7 out of 8. Lix can go up himself and they can play a 4v4. And he is up. China versus Winland plus Bhakti, guys. Let's reset the score. Okay. And we have player 2 flag is going to be now Finland. And player 4 flag is going to be Vietnam. It's okay. Aha. Alright, let's change the name here. Winland plus Bhakti. And player 1 name obviously is going to be China A. Their best lineup. Paladin, Yo, Lix, and Yingwa. Their best lineup. Come on, guys, you're 8 out of 8. Go, go, go. Doesn't matter, man, if you're fast proxy as a spectator. You can still watch the game. So how are you guys? How are you? How are you? How are you? Okay, start the game. Probably they had some FP issues. It is fixed by the looks. And here we go, 4v4. China A versus Winland plus Bhakti. Great, some 4v4 games. Hopefully they will play though different maps, not only one type of map, all the games. That would be great to see diversity. Not only the All Arabia game, we want also other maps, man. I know that not too many likes or enjoys water maps, but those can be fun as well. China strong, of course. In my opinion, they are still the main favorites for the Nations Cup, but Brazil, it's another very strong nation. Canada, let's not forget Canada. Chinese though, both teams, they look pretty strong, but especially China A with these 4 guys, Paladin, Yo, Lix, and Ingwa. China B though with Team, Vivi, Whoop, also looking pretty strong. So let's see. Other nations. Vietnam, let's not forget about Vietnam. Bhakti will play for Vietnam A, obviously. Also very strong players. They were constantly in top 4. Bhakti, Yellow, Cool, ACCM. Japan also playing pretty consistent. In All Nations Cup they did played very well. Let's see if Hong Kong will also participate in this one. I don't know for sure. I didn't check that topic to see if they do. Not sure though if they're playing. Haven't seen those guys in quite some time. Especially Ding. Oh man. Oh man. So bloody hot. But it's summer, man. You know, in winter, crying, where is the bloody summer? You know, in summer, not necessarily crying, but you remember how cool it was. In the summertime when the weather is hot. Well, it is hot. It is hot. Hong Kong signed up, but none of the old POZ guys are on it. Ah, that's well. Thank you for the info, Europe. So no ding, no rare name. None of the old POZ guys, so probably they are busy. Work, real life. Ding was an amazing player, man. Ding was an amazing player. Unless they're using aliases. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. In the meantime, let me check. Now you made me curious. Okay, AoC zone. Go, go, go. Nations Cup. Let's see the participating nations. Okay. List of participating nations. Okay. So this is Europe and Africa and Americas and Asia, Oceania. Where is Hong Kong? Hong Kong. Well, actually, it is rare name. He was POZ, man, or still is POZ rare name. So we have Hong Kong, rare name, Water HK, Mnoop, Boon, Moyat, Wrinkle, Rint, and Ray CCC. Now, yeah, I mean, you're right. Except rare name, I don't know any other player. And Team Jeffrey Whoop, Vivi, and Happy for China B. Oh, but in the meantime, let me take out the Alt G, and here we go. First game, 4v4, China A versus Winland. Right, and we see already. Let's be ready for the flanks. The civilization in the meantime: Koreans, Mayans, Turks, and Byzantines. And in the left hand side, first let's go chat off. In the left hand side we have Viles with Byzantines. He's going to be against Io with Mayans. Now this is a very good, in my opinion, flank for the Chinese guys. Mayans versus Byzantines. Byzantines also a pretty good one. Cheap trash units, skirmishers, and spear spikes. That's pretty good. And in the right hand side of the map we have Ingwa with Byzantines versus Bakhti with Mayans. Now this is mirror. Mayans versus Byzantines, so both teams with the same pockets, civilizations. Turks, Valas, and the Max with Koreans, okay, for Winland and Bakhti. And we have Paladin with Turks, and we have Lix with Koreans. For the Chinese team, what was his name? Eason, yeah, Eason, was Eason, but they had another one. Maybe they just didn't feel like playing after that player died. I know, Europe, I know, man. No, I don't think it was Eason, or I'm not sure. Anyway, he was one of the, the guys that were playing with him, with them. I mean, in regularly on the team. It was sad news, nevertheless. Very sad news, man. And he was young like me. Like, what the hell? And they said he was playing basketball and just suddenly fell on court. His heart just stopped, man. What the fuck? Young dude. Now, when I'm thinking back in time when I was also playing basketball like crazy, 4, 5, 6 hours every day, full summer, man, running non-stop for those 4, 5, 6 hours under the sun, 35, 38 degrees, seriously, not exaggerating or whatever. Thinking like, what the fuck, man? Now, if I'm running 100 meters, somebody should dial 911. If I'm running 100 meters. This is it, man. Age and not practicing anymore. Nevertheless, let's see. Let's go back to our game and forget about those sad news. What was, it was. Yeah, nothing too pleasant, but it was in the past. Righty right, let's see how they are doing. If either flanks will go for Drush. As the resources goes, back main gold for Viles with another gold on a side and one stone in the back-ish, but one stone forward. The wood is pretty good for him. No oasis for Viles, even for this forward forest. Pretty good. Was this NC a 3v3 tournament or a 4v4 one? Europe, as far as I know. Again, somebody said that the admins, put it in the rules that if both teams agree to play a 4v4, they can play 4v4. But if one nation, for example, is not up to 4v4, if they don't want to play 4v4, then the match will be 3v3. The team, the nations that has 4 or even more players cannot force the other nation to play a 4v4 if the other one wants to play a 3v3. But yeah, we might see some 4v4s because some of the teams probably, some maps, they wanted to play as a 4v4. But again, as far as I know, oh, it's a wee, look at Max, is laming a boar. Max laming a boar from Paladin, but Paladin also laming a boar. What the hell? This is, yo, 2 boars there for Viles. So was actually Paladin? No, 2 boars there for the Max. So what is Max doing, man? Laming a boar. So I'm thinking that maybe here Bhakti didn't, lost a boar probably. I see only 1 boar for him, 1 boar, and now a farm already, and going with villagers to eat the Bambis. But will he get that boar completely? Max is laming a boar from Paladin, man. And Paladin was laming a boar, but to who, from whom? I think from Bhakti again. You see, focusing there. I missed that one, man. Damn bad not to see Viper and MBL sign up. Or it could be a powerhouse with 3v. I totally agree, Europe. And MBL initially said, after it was the announcement that with the 4v4 format, they can't participate because they don't have a 4th player. But in a 3v3, they could have played. Nevertheless, man, it's a small surprise that they didn't sign up. Because like you said, if they could play 3v3, they could have signed up and see how far they could go. Viper, MBL, and Sletten with some practice could have been a pretty strong team. I totally agree, man. I totally agree. Anyway, to the right hand side here, Bhakti is coming forward with militias, while forward for the Max. Check out the Max going with the boar and sending the boar to Viles. Viles was the one to have a boar lamed. There you go, man, there you go. I hope Viles will take it. Anyway, he's hitting first that boar a few times with the townsend. Very good, man, very good. And the last hit with the villagers to have his 2nd boar. Good job indeed. While here to this side, militias as well for Yingwa. 4 militias versus 3 and the eagle and the scout. So 4 versus 3. Now feudal age, the Max already with the horse collar, the first farm upgrade. I don't think that Bhakti will be able to do quite too much. Now he's taking a hill advantage, okay, and he was able to kill 1 militia. Good micro in here, but 1 militia left with only 1 hit points. Anyway, going for another militia, and this is a hill advantage, okay. That one he will deal later with his eagle, and only the eagle left there for Bhakti, and he was able, to kill 3 milli. But it's that one. I mean, both players killed 3 units. 3 militias going down for Ingwa, while and one left, while 3 militias going down as well for Bakhti. Bakhti 32 population. Anyway, Max with wheelbarrow upgrade on the way to the left hand side. Bloody sweet Mother Virgin Mary, those annoying wolves. And the forward for the Max to Paladin's base. Paladin with some palisades walls between those two forests, but to the right hand side, what he has. And this is a tower incoming for the Max first, dropping the palisades around the tower, and more villagers here incoming for Paladin to do the full wall, while a villager there incoming for the Max on that side, and another one to the left hand side, EO with a full wall as well, and already flared the enemy villager. There you go. But nevertheless, the tower is going up for the Max on that side, while here he just cancelled the tower. Seeing the villagers going there, he cancelled that tower. This is a stable now for Paladin. 28 population, 25 for the Max. Well, it's a bit risky to go forward, but one tower for the Max, also trying to break through the palisades to this side of the map, with only now a forward barrack. We have Lix, the first one to click up Castle Age, followed by Valas. 22 seconds difference. This Jordan has signed up. Ooh, that's great, man. That's great. Such a nice country name, Winland. Globalism. Yeah, man, because well, it didn't come from me. A lot of viewers said that, okay, you better go with Winland name. Pretty much every time they are playing, they're winning, man. Seriously, they have a very good ratio of wins and losses. So why not Winland? You just change a letter and that's it. Winland plus Bakhti. Nevertheless, let's go back. So Max breaking through a defensive tower though from Paladin, stopping the Max to go through completely, to advance even more. But Max built one forward archery range, and to the right hand side of Paladin's base he dropped another tower to deny the wood line, the lumberjacks. But that tower needs fletching to reach the villagers. It doesn't have the range. Nevertheless, Paladin mining stone with 4 villagers and dropping another tower to counter the second tower now from the Max building with only 1 villager, so he will not do too much. And here this tower not getting finished by the Max. Will he send villagers? Probably yes. Now he's bringing 4 villagers more, but it's risky, man. What Max is doing here is pretty risky in my opinion. He's mining stone with 7 villagers, by the way. He's Koreans. Yeah, that's why he went. But he needs to go to Castle Age. So those towers to become guard towers, which makes them stronger, obviously. Castle Age for Paladin though. Castle Age for Bakhti. Leaks with the second wood upgrade. Okay. And seems that... here the Max building, what, an outpost? It's risky, man. What he's playing here is pretty risky. 32 population, 31 for Valas. But Valas is in Castle Age, building a second town center to his main goal, and the third one back to the wood. He has 1 stable, Turks. He can bring some knights to help Bakhti with the push. For example, they can go double on Ingwa with 2 archery ranges, and but we have Lix also in Castle Age coming along with knights on that flank. So let's see, it's up to the Max to do some pressure here. And we have Viles supporting with a small group of archers, and another tower from the Max, but already a defensive tower for Yo to protect his lumber camp there on that side. Right, one more time. I don't think he will be able to do too much, but nevertheless, now this tower still no fletching for the Max, but just to be sure, Paladin, he sent most of the villagers to another side. Yeah, to this side where he built another town center. Now there he should be safe. And Paladin with 1 knight spotting the other tower. To the other side we have a push, Ingwa. And yeah, as expected, Ingwa and Lix to go double on Bakhti. But Bakhti is in Castle Age, man. 1 town center though only. And building now a siege workshop Nevertheless, those knights still not going through. But the gold miners, they have to go back to the town center. Right, a group of archers can hit the stone miners though there. Well, let's see, both sorts. So the second will upgrade for Bhakti. Ingwa on the way to Castle Age. They're trying to break through this side. I mean, are they aware that Bhakti is mining the stone over there? Village 61 population though, quite a lot, and the flare, ooh, right, yo, with some raiding, but countered by Vileses. Anyway, another tower and another tower incoming for the Max. Check out Max going full tower mode, man, that's crazy. While Paladin, two knights heading over Max's base. Max with one defensive tower to protect the stone. He has another tower to protect the lumber camp, and another tower back home to protect his main gold. So this is MBL style playing by Max. Forward towers and back home defensive towers to protect basically all his economy, and another tower incoming from the Max. Now if the Max is going to the Castle Age, those guard towers again, they will be super annoying. Yo, it's on the way to Castle Age. Viles will be faster, right? And Ingwa just hit Castle Age right now. Valas 50 population, 1, 2, 3 town centers, while 45 population for Paladin. And what is Paladin doing? One mangonel and another mangonel. He's waiting probably for one more to be able to take down these annoying forward towers. Yeah, he's creating another one right now, while 47 population for Bhakti building a second town center and still mining the stone. Well, he has one defensive mangonel. Righty right, now Castle Age for Yingwa and going town centers, the second one. Okay, still the two archery ranges, while here, ooh, the crossbows for Ingwa along with Knights of Leaks now raiding Valas with stable and monastery back home. Ho, Fangorn, hello man. And hello everybody else watching the stream. Hello guys, what's up? 47 population. Okay, they know that they can't do too big of a damage. Anyway, Bhakti on the other side of the wall, he's waiting with one mangonel, a stand ground hit, but didn't hit completely those crossbows. Castle Age for you will be right now. It is right now. 65 population for Leaks, 3 town centers as well. While, let's see, Max, like I said, playing a bit risky. The forward for him is annoying, but he's also losing quite some time. And here comes Paladin with the 2 mangonels. Nevertheless, Max is on the way to Castle Age. And like I said, once in Castle Age, hello Freddy Fish. Like I said, once in Castle Age, those will become guard towers. They will have 1.5 thousand hit points, increased range. So yeah, even more annoying than the normal towers, right? While crossbows from Yo fighting the crossbows from Viles, more number for Yo, or at least in that area he seems to have more, 24 army for Yo, while Viles is with 28, but I'm not sure that he has all the army completed there. And Max is up to Castle Age. He lost one tower, but the other 2 remained, and 1.5 thousand now with 10 range. Bloody hell, 10 range, man. Celius Bane, hello to you too, man. Hello everybody else watching the stream. Welcome guys. Right here, so 4 mangonels. He might lose a mangonel, sending a Vil to repair that one, and he's repairing it. Whoa, almost losing a mangonel. Ay. And another, no, it's a castle incoming for Paladin, while close to Vala's base. The pressure, it's still there. Yingwa with his crossbows, along with Lix's knights, but only +1 armor for Lix's knights, while +2 armor for Valas. Valas waiting with a group of knights to the right hand side. Nothing happens. I mean, Bhakti was able to do the full stone wall, and one castle back home, going plumed archers right now and sending a small group to Valas. They break through though. The knights for Lix are in along with the crossbows. Righty right. One monk though to convert an enemy knight. Viper, Doubt, and Slam aren't playing. You made me double check the players. Viper, Doubt, and Slam. Slam is not playing? Seriously? I mean, Canada didn't sign up. I didn't see it again. I will check the topic completely after the stream to see. Anyway, it seems to be a pretty important fight there. More knights for Valas, and I'm thinking that he will be able to hold, especially since the plumed archers are also stronger. But no upgrades for Bacti's crossbows, not even fletching. Now he has the fletching upgrade on the way. What the hell, man? So not the strongest one, but the knights for Valas, though, with +2 armor and now bloodlines, they are pretty strong enough. And we have Bacti sending one mangonel to deliver a deadly blow there to those crossbows, and boom, oh my god, even more than half of the crossbows going down, and now Ingwa is in running mode. Good job, man, good job, one mangonel doing the damage. So you would expect, right, in this kind of fights that the enemy one players from the enemy will come with one mangonel. Anyway, Max losing the forward, and now he's running back completely. I said that it's risky. He did a pretty good job, obviously, with those towers to keep the pressure, but in the end he lost all the forward towers with enough siege units, rams, mangonels. The Chinese team able to destroy all the forward towers, and now Max is 49 population. He has 3 town centers though, so plenty, right? Plenty, and also quite a lot of towers, annoying towers back home. Present in spirit. I gotcha. Oh, come on, I mean. Okay. Game. Is this specific game? Ah! Okay. Right, man. To the left-hand side, a small raiding here from Yo with a few crossbows, killing like one villager, or not even one. Anyway, now more incoming from him, while to the right-hand side, like I said, nothing too much to do. Another castle for Bacti, built now outside the wall, so Bacti with 2 castles. We have Viles, though, on the way to Imperial Age. Resources looking pretty good for Lix. Soon he will be able to click up. Yo, decent but pretty low with the food, though. 85 population, 98 going towards 100 Ingwa with 1 castle on top of the hill, and on the way to Imperial Age. So Viles, then Valas in Imperial Age will be Ingwa and Lix on the way to Imperial Age. So let's see now if Winland with 2 players in Imperial Age will be able to do more than they did. Hello Nano Jade, hello guys, hello everybody. 102 population, 59 only for the max. So like I said, it's risky because usually, or me at least, I'm used to see Max leading in the score, to have like crazy boom, a lot of villagers, army. But in this game with Koreans, he wanted to surprise Paladin going forward, and yeah, he did something there, but probably not as much as he expected, and now he fell behind. Let's see how fast though he's booming. I know that he can be super fast. Another town center now incoming from him, but for now he's pretty low, 64 population. Viles also pretty low as well. He lost 1 town center though. He has arbalests, while the enemy Paladin with quite enough, a lot of mangonels, along with Yo, also 1 mangonel and some crossbows. But watch out, I mean, those arbalests with 8 range, though also for, for Paladin's mangonels as well. Watch out, we have Valas in Imperial Age. So Viles also with problems here, 79 population. The lowest population in the Chinese team is Yo with 92, so clearly better. While to the right hand side, Bacti with another castle incoming right on that hill to also have access to the extra gold, but for now is denied of Ingwa's crossbows on the way to embrace. So 68 population. Making a Vubi account was available again. I made my own account now, but because I used your account, I'm not able to play in the new player lobby. Sorry, Freddy Fish. But I told you to use that account only for only for spectating, man. I mean, you could also play, but what's the point, man? There are usually always some guys online. There, man. I think you're a smurf. I'm glad you got it fixed. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy that it worked in the end. Seriously, for you. You have your own account, and glad I could also help you, man. Just a little bit. Glad I could help you. 77 population, but isn't Katsuni always playing on new players lobby? Sellers bone. Not even there, man. I mean, I'm even lower than that. In 1v1 I said my real rating probably is like 1k or 1.1k, and in team games maybe 1.3 plus towards 1.4, more or less. I don't know. Alright, it's better to play Medieval Siege even as a noob. Yeah, either you improve fast or you decline fast in Elo and find your level. True, true. But now with your own account, you will find games, man, for sure. Like Fangorn says here, in Medieval Siege, you will also find a lot of games lower rated or in the range of your rate. Seriously. You're sure saying I might have a chance against you? Yes, Celius Bane, I'm a terrible player. I'm a terrible player. Don't be surprised. Because I explained, it's one thing theory when you know a thing or two. And I know a thing or two, of course, not everything related to the game. Far from me. I know a thing or two. But, theory is one thing and practice another thing. I haven't played an online AoC game for at least 1 year, maybe even more. So, if you don't play a lot in this game, not only this game, in any game, you cannot improve, man. But going back to our game, okay, let's see, the pressure is getting higher and higher on the right hand side. Bakti with enough castles though, 3, not far away from each other. And chemistry, he has plumed archers, not yet elite plumed archers in pretty big. So the only one in castle age is the Max. Like I said, man, falling behind there. It's kind of surprising to see him, but coming now with war wagons to the left hand side here to help Villes hold the ground. Now Max with more population than Villes, but still both players with quite low. Even a bit lower than them, though. It's Yo with 108. Wow. And oh ho ho, just in time Yo finished that castle on top of the hill when Villes was bringing his arbalests forward. So 122 population for the Max, 119 population for Villes, 168 population for Valas, and 145 population for Paladin. Now to the right hand side, whoa, armies are grouping together, and I like more, the elite plumed archers from Bakti than Byzantines, even skirmishers, even though they are cheap, very cheap. Yeah, those elite plumed archers in long run will help more, man. But let's see for now how this goes. Also, the Knights army will be pretty important. And light cap upgrade now for Lix. He has to retreat a little bit, to go back a little bit. And Lix population going down a little bit. As you can see, 137, while Valas 163. Right. Army wise, let's count. Valas 38, army 33 for Bakti, 27 Villes, and 17 for the Max, while still good army for the other guys as well. For the Chinese players, 27, 35, 23 and 29. Now Bakti with 2 traps to destroy these forward castles. The bomber tower from Lix building more barracks. And another siege workshop incoming for Ingwa. To the left hand side, Max is on the way to Imperial Age, 143 population. And we have Elite Eagle Warriors from Yo with El Dorado, so pretty strong. And Paladins supporting with Cavaliers. So in this game, no civilization with Paladins. No, actually, Byzantines, they can go Paladins, right? Byzantines, but not fully upgraded like for other civilizations. I've seen on YouTube that you're playing also Caesar 3. Very well. That was the other game of my childhood with AoE. Klaus Derlin. Yeah, man. I love, the city builders, but not all of them. The classic ones, let's call them. The old ones, the classic, especially the Caesar 3, which is considered the hardest game, because the other games coming after it, they were with a little bit fixed more mechanics in the game, you know what I mean? So Caesar 3 is considered even by the pros that are playing the game, this kind of games, to be the hardest one to master, seriously. Anyway, I love it, man. I love it. I used to play it also in 90s and so on quite a lot. Then Pharaoh, Cleopatra, but after that one, Caesar 4, when they added more and more and more requirements, it didn't become too much appealing for me. Nevertheless, I love it, man. I learned is that they come with 10 knights, then okay. So glad that you enjoyed it, man. And when I do stream, this is for like 2 years, I stream in 3 channels at the same time. That's why I have in my description in Hitbox or in YouTube that I'm also streaming in Twitch and the other channels. So I'm live now, even right now, because all the time when I stream in all 3 channels at the same time, Twitch, YouTube and Hitbox. Now going back to our game, beautiful graphics like AoC. Caesar 3 is my favorite too. Okay, colors especially. To the right hand side we have Bacti able to destroy at least 1 castle, but 1 more left along with a few bomber towers. But the pressure is also piling up on the right hand side, and like I said, man, eventually those elite plumed archers, they will prove to be stronger than the other normal units. But like I said, also numbers do matter. If you have, let's say, 5 elite plumed archers against 10 elite skirmishers, those elite skirmishers eventually will win, and they're also cheaper. So, but in team games it's a matter of combination. But to the left hand side, big problems, or so it looks for Viles. 56 population dropped for him. So not the strongest one. Is Winland plus Bacti a typo? No, it's not a typo. I mean, it's Finland, man. But like I said, so many viewers when I stream, they suggested, okay, instead of Finland, just go for Winland. It's not a typo, but usually when they play, they are winning a lot. But whenever they play against China, for some reason, I don't know, they keep losing. But it's fun, man. Instead of Finland, just change a letter, you go to Winland and that's it. You should play in the beginner lobby. Big room for... I like it. Alright, let's see. The push still continues on the left hand side. Paladin coming with siege rams. So Bacti even sending a group of plumed archers to try and help there. But those 8 plumed archers against the cavaliers, it's a different story. They are not paladins though, so they can do something, right? But they're losing now. Like I said, Liverpool, like I said, against China A, I have most of the times though when I streamed and I have watched, I have spectated, they lost it. But nevertheless, they are in our hearts, they are Winland. But let's not forget that Zupi is not playing for them, right? I mean, Zupi, one of the strong players, right? Anyway, let's see. Now to the right hand side, they were able to hold against the Bacti's push back. But again, like I said earlier, Bacti he sent some army to the left hand side to also try and keep his allies in the game. But going to the left hand side now allow the Chinese team to push again even stronger to the right hand side. And the GG incoming, man, the GG incoming. So this style of playing from the Max didn't pay off in this game as a pocket to go forward with villagers. Usually the pockets are going for a faster castle age, and then they send armies to help their flanks. It wasn't the case here. So the GG incoming, and we have China A taking the lead 1-0. Hopefully they will play at least another game. Bacti, though, with the most kills, man. So the power of Mayans, those elite Pundrachas doing pretty good. But yeah, he had to split his army in 2 sides to help his team still stay in the game. largest army was for Yo 64. Economy, well, some resources, you cannot call this a sling. 500 resources from Valas to Bhakti and 300 from Ingwa to Paladin, no, to Lix. Let's say wood was best for Ingwa, stone for Bhakti, food for Valas, and gold for Paladin. And technology, the fastest Imperial Age Viles under 32. Society averages highest in this game, Ingwa 140, while Viles 98 villagers. It was okay, it was okay. So 1-0. 1-0 for China A. Okie dokie, coming back and changing the score, or a Z score. If you guys don't like Winland, I can just change that first letter, man, and go Finland. But it's looking funny, right? Winland. Oh, Casey, long time no see, man. Katsuni, who are your 3-4 favorite teams for Nations Cup? Well, in my opinion, China A, the big favorite for this tournament. But there are also, and I said earlier, Brazil, Canada, China B, Vietnam. I cannot say, that, okay, 100% one nation will win. But these nations, in my opinion, they will be in the top 8 easily. Winland better than Finland. Which nation is a tyrant? Bhakti is a tyrant, Viper a tyrant, so they have players pretty much from all over the world. I mean, not from only one. Germany, Norway, Serbia, Canada, Brazil, Vietnam. They don't have yet any Chinese, Koreans. KCAB is Korean. With AoC, the snowball is real. 30 seconds lost at the start of the game can turn into a 2 minutes delay later in game because of a domino effect. Again, to get ship in the TC and gathering strategy allows you to always keep a villager queued in hand. Yeah, well, it's important, man. The build order, it is important, nevertheless. That's for sure. I mean, nobody said that it's not. Winland better than Finland. So we see now the second game incoming. The same players for China: Paladin, Yo, Lix, and Ingwa. And we have the Max, Viles, Valas, and Bhakti. Hola, mala madre, hola, hola. You represent nation Antarctica, Katsuni. Rabbit wolf. Nah. I was just too lazy to scroll down and find the Romanian flag. I was going for let's say this neutral flag, right? Antarctica, and who doesn't like penguins, man? Okay, but seriously, for Canada, you say that Slam is not playing? He should play, man. What the hell? That would be a huge surprise, not a big surprise. So we see here Europe and Africa, then Americas. Yeah, for Canada, he's even team leader, Slam. And the roster for Canada, they are. Okay, Slam, Chris, Mentalist, Hira, Ra, and Poison. Strong players. Brazil A with Ryut, Fire, Goku, Alive, and Brew. Wow. No Dogao? What? Brazil C. Skrath, Magnata, Danka, Just Good Fella, Pink Floyd, Mahori, and Refen. And no Brazil B, you for real? Oh no, it is. Brazil B with Dogao, Miguel, Stark, and Fitch. Whoa, why they divided like that, man? I mean, both Brazil's teams, they seem to be super strong, man. Haven't seen Alive in quite some time. And also Ryut not playing too often lately. So hopefully that he will do good enough. I don't know. Wow. Righty right. In the meantime, here the spec delay is not displayed. We are waiting. Practice big time. The best advice I can give to new players to multiplayer is to get the first 18 population as close to zero idle time as possible. That's usually the very same, no matter your strategy, and is what sets you up for the rest of your games. Yeah, but not only that, even at the high level, we can see that sometimes top players, they have idle villagers for quite some time. But again, it's pretty difficult, man, to focus, especially when there are so many things happening in the game. When you raid, for example, and you try to micro your army, when you get raided back home, those kind of things. Riot plays very good again, doesn't seem rusty. That's great. But, well, it's not, but like I said also a few times, these high-level players, all top players, they don't need too much time, man, to play, to come back in a good shape. Not necessarily top shape, but in a good shape, right? It's a reason that they are constantly top players, because it's that talent, It's like in any other sports. You see, players that they practice tons and tons, and they're still not as good or at the same level as some other players that they don't practice as much, but they compensate with a huge talent. It is a fact, seriously. It is a fact. I think Bhakti is Chinese. I don't know. Maybe he applied for citizenship there. You can never know. He will become Chinese. No idea, man. In the meantime, game 2 on the way. And the civilizations this time max with Huns. So we have Huns, Mongols, Mayans, and Franks. Now, I don't know if these were random civs, or if they were picked, because come on, Huns, Mongols, Mayans, and Franks. It might be random, but pretty good civilization for random pick, man. Anyway, let's see now the flanks and the pockets to the right hand side. Bhakti again flank is with Mongols, though he is versus Ingwa with Mongols, so it's mirror on the right hand side. While to the left hand side we have Franks, Paladin versus Mayans, Villes. I'm thinking that the Mayans are better as a flank, and probably Franks would be better as a pocket. So now we know the pockets. They are Valas, Franks, and the Max Huns. So very strong pockets for Winland team. And for the Chinese team, okay, we have Lix with Huns and Yo with Mayans. Like I said, in my opinion, better to have Mayans as a flank than a pocket. So let's see the play right now. And also look how far, it's pretty far away. It's a pretty big distance between Paladin and Yo. Yo being the pocket for Paladin. Righty right. And the same or more or less goes for Lix. They are not really close to each other. It seems that the other guys, they are closer. No, it's the same. It's the same. Okay. And, whoa, check out Valas already with the scout in Paladin's base. Paladin with the first boar to the town center. And the second boar for Paladin is where? I don't see it. Was it lamed? I think it was lamed, man. No, check out Paladin. Lame. Yeah, it's a double lame. It's a double lame by the looks, man. Even with a villager. Check out Villes going with the Vil to bring a boar, while Paladin is laming a boar. But laming a boar from Valas? You serious? No, he's not. So double lame in the left hand side. Villes 1 to Paladin, and Paladin 1 to Villes. Will he lose it though? I see Valas going with the scout trying to stop Paladin, laming that boar. Well, he's not too far away from his own base, from his own town center. So let's see if Velas will be able to stop the boar chasing the enemy scout. Hola, hola, Horshi, Max Palaciv again indeed. Show Katsuni your CV already. My CV you can read, you can check the internet, man. Yeah, if Katsuni needs me as mod, I would be fine with it, of course. But I'm already mod on so many channels, and I don't feel the need to be mod everywhere. Celia's Bane. Okay, so in the end, yeah, even with the laming, both players got 2 boars in their town centers, and the same goes for the other flank. Now Ingwa with a second boar in the town center, and now Bhakti with the second boar. Ooh, I like this choice though from Bhakti with 1 mill going first for his Bambis instead of the berries, at least at this point. Horshi in the house, people. Hola, 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 holita. Holita, ¿cómo estás, hombre? Macarena. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus and stop this nonsense. Right, so as a Mongol, he built the first mill to his Bambis, not to the berries, which obviously for the Mongols this might help. While Maxi creating more villagers, both lumber camps to the same forest. I don't like this too much, to be honest, but probably he wants to drop a town center to that forest in the back. It's a full forest, no oasis. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. ¿Cómo estás? Okay, so 22 population for the max. Let's see, 22 population for Valas. 3 farms already. 3 farms. Usually you see players building farms with the villagers that were taking the boars. I mean 2 for 2 boars, 2 farms, but he has 3 farms already. So the first one on the way to feudal age Ingwa, followed by Bhakti, then Viles. Because in my CV as demanded, mod at legendary doubt, snake, viper slam, fire, vubli fiage, and a few smaller channels. No Caesar. No, what's the Greek one? And the Asian one. You've been slacking, man. My god. Okay, so 24 population, 23 population for Viles on the way to feudal age. Emperor, yeah, it's Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom is the Chinese one. Zeus, I didn't like too much Zeus, to be honest, but you know, even though, I mean, even like that, one day I'll start to play it from start to finish, man. I mean, not all in one day, but one day I will start it to also finish it another day. That's the ones I mean. Yes, Zeus is the Greek one, indeed. And Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom is the one with with the Feng Shui, you know, the Chinese one. Righty, right. Now going back to our game. Paladin with a forward barrack and 4-5 villagers. Whoa, is going to be a forward from Paladin? Are you for real? Barrack also on the other side from Viles, but Viles is in feudal age already. I'm not, so you're not impressed. Not impressed. No, I'm not impressed. Why to be Horshi? Nice to see you. Katsuni is a legend. You cannot impress him that easy. I'm not any legend by any means, man. Seriously, I'm just a normal dude, even less than normal. And you remember when Michael Cannablis was, well, keep saying that the best. If you know, numbers also should reflect that, should show that. And you can see, guys, usually I have like 20, 30, 40 viewers, right? This is the base for this small channel. It's a fact, man. It is no problem. I mean, I'm streaming purely for fun. It's not like a job like it is for other guys. This is not like a job to me, which is fine, but I'm not any legend, man. Normal. Land nomad stream player. So the second game you cast it was a Black Forest game. I thought you were shit, but you became the best caster ever. When When you did what? I mean, I did cast some Black Forest games in the tournament with the balance patch played when Viper also picked Black Forest as his home map a couple of times, same as MBL. I mean, I did. Other than the tournament, I haven't casted a Black Forest game in like over 1 year. Normal, I mean normal games. Be quiet, Gatsin. You're a legend. No, I'm not, Freddy Fish. At least I'm not considered, and this is not, like modesty or being humble or whatever. I'm not. And like I also said to Michael, when I streamed to Vubli Official, there are like 2, 3, 4, 500 viewers, but whenever I stream in my channel, as you can see now, 20, I started with 15, 20 viewers, now 34 viewers, not more than that, man. If other streamers are coming online, maybe I will lose some viewers. So the numbers also do show, man. Statistics. The numbers don't lie. If I were, like a legendary and so on, and many people like Michael and others said that everybody loves me, then I should have a few hundred viewers, right, on a regular basis. But I'm not, man. I'm just realistic. This is it. You guys are here because you enjoy it. The others, one more time, when I stream in Vubli Official, probably they are there because there is no other place to watch those games played in a tournament. So, let's say your message is being checked by... okay. Quantity does not reflect quality. Klaus Derlin, indeed, man. But nowadays, numbers do matter, man. And it's the same like it happened with products. Back in 80s and early 90s, there were really quality devices, electronics, like, amplifiers or speakers, video players, TVs. When you go buy a Sony or an audio device, a cassette driver, the mechanic was great and so on. But in 90s, the Chinese started the mass production. We were calling them, the cassette players built on ships. They were plastic. And what happened that in a matter of months, those Chinese dudes creating those devices on a ship, while they were traveling from one country to another one, they were creating like 10,000 and selling 10,000 cheap devices every month, while Sony or Panasonic, they were selling only one quality expensive device. And Sony was selling one for 1,000, and those guys selling 1,000 for like $50. And which one was getting more cash? Of course, the numbers, man. The quality dropped, and it's still dropping more and more and more. Well, I like your casting. Thank you, Odis. Size matters, man. Yeah, that's reversing now. Today's people spend more in quality again. I don't think so, but if you say so, might be so. Anyway, go back to our game, because between the games we can talk about the other topics. Now, you guys are here to enjoy this lovely game. In the left hand side, Paladin with a full wall. Well, not a full wall, but most of his base wall, while Viles with archers trying to break through one market. Therefore, Paladin gathering the resources to go up to Castle Age. But here comes Valas with the knights to increase the pressure. Nevertheless, fast move for Paladin to build the houses and the gate to keep away those knights. But those knights with only bloodlines, Franks, well, bloodlines, not bloodlines, because Franks don't have bloodlines, but they have 20% more hit points once in Castle Age, so it's like bloodlines. It acts like bloodlines, 20%. So yeah, pretty strong, those knights, but not the strongest yet. So some pressure in Paladin's base right here, while on the right hand side it's a double from the max with knights along with Bacti's archers against Yinghua's archers, and I don't see too many knights, at least not now, incoming from Lix. Lix though built 3 town centers, he has 2 stables and sending more and more knights. Horsey, what kind? Okay. Okay, after I get paid this month for headphones and an MP3 player. Good for you, Horsey. But you know that nowadays, I'm not saying like 100%, but most of the time you pay only for the name itself. It's not a big difference, or almost no difference, you know, between a device that is created or assembled by Sony versus, let's say, not a big name, a known name. No, man, it's not like it used to be, seriously. I mean, I was working with electronics back in 80s, 90s, until I switched to computers, hardware. I was, you know, repairing TVs, cassettes, radios, and so on. And that's why I said, it was a different quality back then. Those big companies like Technics, again, Panasonic, Akai, Sony, Sanyo, they were building quality components, man. The mechanic of those cassette recorders were, you know, metal, full metal, not plastic. After, you know, some time of utilizing those devices, you have to buy one. But again, those were cheaper and more affordable than a higher quality one. How many people could have spent, you know, hundreds of or thousands of dollars to buy one cassette recorder, or not too many. While those very cheap, you know, Chinese stuff like Funai or some other, you know, new names back then, they were so cheap that even when they got broken, people say, oh, okay, it's fine, I will buy another one, because they were affordable, man. They were cheap. Frank's bonus only same as Bloodlines in Castle Age. I know, Horsey, but I was talking for Castle Age. Once in Castle Age is 20% hit points. I know. Anyway, let's go back. I explained too much with the quality, quantity, and so on. Quantity matter, man. You know, more or less, it seemed like it was somebody who said, I forgot exactly from where, but it was a story with a lot of people doing, you know, some protests somewhere, and one guy saying, but they're stupid, man. They don't know what they say, you know. But the other guy, yeah, stupid, but 10 times more than us or something like that. So number do matter, man. It doesn't matter, you know, necessarily the quality. Not in all situations, but lately, number, man, it's what matters. Number it what brings you in the top. Because let's face it, lately everything it's about money. Everything it's about money. Anyway, this is it. This is it. Let's see. To the left hand side, Paladin able to hold. Now he's in Castle Age. He has 3 town centers. 3 town centers, 1 outside the walls. No, 2 TCs, okay, 1 outside the wall. I thought he has 3, but no, he built only a second one. But he has some crossbows from Villes, yeah. Roaming around, not fully walled. Did he break in through some place? I don't think so. Oh, is it a hole? No, it's not. Okay. Nevertheless, he lost another one. And pretty low population for Paladin, 47 only. So yeah, big problems for him. So now you will see probably that that's why people call them Winland. They have good chances, man, of winning this game. Bloody sweet Mother Virgin Mary. Fucking weather. In the summertime. Now thumb ring for Ingua. And Yo is the first one to click up Imperial Age. Whoa. With 97 population. while Max 104 population, and this is a pretty big fight on top of that hill. We have Bhakti with crossbows, but not too many knights there from the Max, or not in enough time. And since they're fighting close to their bases, obviously Lix and Yingwa can send army there much faster. And Bhakti lost all his crossbows, right? And now Max is running away. I love this channel, Pelican Squad. Thank you for the kind words, man. I appreciate it. Nice to have you here, man. Hope you enjoy it. Stone mining, okay, husbandry. So Imperial Age for Yo, 101 population. Paladin 53 though, big problems. Bhakti 61 population, not that far away. He's also pretty low. The same village 77, while 93 for Valas, it's okay, and even better for the Max 118. So that's why I said in the previous game I'm used to see Max with a lot of army population, strong boom, and so on. Differences, I compared an iPod to fellow players, and Apple suck dog. Okay, if you say so one more time. It's a matter of taste, by the way. Right, and yeah, well, iPhones, as far as I know, they are more expensive than Samsung, what Samsung offers, and it's so funny. Those screens that Apple uses, they come from Samsung, but they are selling their devices more expensive, or anyway, expensive than Samsung and other. It's, you know, the name, like I said, man, nowadays, if not 100%, but in so many situations, you pay extra only because of the big name. At the base, they are, you know, the same components and so on. Okay, we have Yo with Brothers, Upgrade and Chemistry, while Handcart for Valas, 75 population for Bhakti, 121 population for Lix. Lix still in Castle Age though, right? He is the Huns, and going on with more and more knights. And you see the score now switching. The Chinese team again in the lead. We have Yo going forward with one castle, closer to Paladin's base, and they will start to push now on Viles. Viles 75 population, Paladin 66. Slowly he is catching up, but Paladin still has this army for Viles inside these annoying crossbows, and 2 town centers, still only 2 town centers, but let's see. Now the, 2 mangonels, 1 hit, but the other one hopefully, splitting his army. But now he also has to focus in the enemy forward, and he was able to destroy 1 mangonel. Another good hit, and only 3 crossbows left inside for Viles, dropping the population to 60 to 59, and still counting down, losing 1 town center. The push from Yo seems to be super strong. Elite Plumed Archer upgrade finished. Valas on the way to Imp. The Max on the way to Imp. Now, will they be able to hold? It's a raiding here from Lix in Max base now, but Max, obviously, in his base, he will be able to create those knights super fast and defend. 1, 2, 3 population. Max, I go pocket, they on me, or go to his pocket, they are on me. 118 population for Lix on the way to Imperial Age, 116 population for Yo, and the push in Viles base still continues. Viles now in much bigger problems than Paladin was. 70 population Paladin, 55 for Viles, and probably still counting down. This town center will go down because of the enemy trap, and more villagers to go down. Now 52 population, some crossbows coming back from Viles, but the elite plumed archers for Yo destroying that army, and he will have the chance to kill even more villagers. Imperial Age on the way now for Lix, and bye these villagers. 46 population for Viles is out of the game, guys. He is running away with some villages. He will try to reboom some places, but Paladin is there with 2 knights and 1 scout cav. Will he see? Yeah, he spotted these villages. This is GG. This is GG for Viles, while on the right hand side it was a big fight here. We still see some pressure in Max base. Max, by the way, how many idols he has? 22, but enough villagers, 109 villagers, that's quite enough. And he has the knights with full castle age upgrade, +2 armor, attack and bloodlines, so they're pretty strong. But even so, he has to be careful. Anyway, counter raiding from Bacti along with a few knights from the max. They are in Leek's base, but also crossbows from Ingwa to counter those, and Leeks with knights. And he will obviously research the cavalry upgrade as well. Well, back home, Max is with the cavalier upgrade and taking the fight against the enemy crossbows. He will kill all of those, but with Viles out of the game, then the pressure will move to Valas base, that's for sure. Valas, though, with Franks, he has the cavalier upgrade already, and those are pretty badass. 144 hit points with +4 armor, super strong. But Viles again, 22 population out of the game, and he's still trying to save some villagers, still trying to run away with some villagers. Another one going down, building a market in one corner of the map, while on the right hand side, okay, we have the Max now coming over to Bacti to push back Leeks there. Leeks with cavalier upgrade on the way, with plate bardiness, so the +4 armor. Long time, oh, spicy chicken curry, long time no siege indeed, man, long time. Max is gonna kill all, let's see. 131 population for Yo, it's 97 population for Ingwa. Okay, able to hold, and now going with mango dice. Mango dice, mango dice, mango dice. Not too many. Oh, ho, ho. Siege workshop there for Bacti, but losing Vil after Vil after Vil after Vil. Ay, 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 not looking good, man. 18 population Viles, 106, 105, also counting down for Bacti, and he's going to lose this siege workshop for sure, man. We have Paladin upgrading coming for the Max though, and Valas with Paladin upgrade as well, while still one treb left there for Yo, and coming along with even more elite plumed archers. It's 3 versus 4, man. Even though they will be able to hold, I don't think that in the end they are going to win. Let's see if Max now, Paladin upgrade on the way, will be able to do something now. Paladin is on the way to Imperial Age. On the right hand side here, they were able to destroy that house. And oh, Bacti unable to build that gate to deny the Cavaliers going through. And the Cavaliers from Nix, they are inside. But let's see, Max will have the Paladins upgrade anytime soon. Okay, the Cavaliers from Nix taking down these crossbows from Bacti. It's a hill advantage, a small hill advantage for Ingwa, but now the Cavaliers are just too strong, man. And Max will be able to clear everything from there. Now on the left hand side, why not repairing that trap? Come on, Yo, you can send a Vil or ask, you know, Paladin to send a Vil to repair your trap. So that one trap can take down some more military buildings, but now I think that Varas will be able to push back Yo. Let's see for, you know, how strong. Ingwa on the way to Imperial Age, and on the right hand side, indeed, Max is with the Paladin upgrade finished, while what's there? Nothing there probably. They flared to destroy some houses to allow the trade to go, you know, smoother, better for the Winland team. Okay, that trap will go down. No. Still not destroying that one, so send a Vil, man. Come on, Yo, send a Vil and repair your trap. Now one stable down, with probably a second one to go down. 149 population for Yo, 143 for Lix, 104 for Yingwa, 123 for Paladin, while Max is 180, 175 Valas, 114 for Bacti, and 25 only for Viles. Viles, like I said, out of the game now. Bacti with more walls incoming, but will he be able to do the stone wall completely? Yes, he does. Max is there with some paladins, okay, taking down those villagers, and raiding time for the Max in the enemy base. Now Ingwa 107, and population might drop as well. Yeah, raiding both Leaks and Ingwa. Good job, man. So they might come back in this game, even though 3 versus 4. Come on, Viles, try to rebuild, man. Try to rebuild and help your team. I mean, yeah, it's only villagers, 27 for Villes. Does he have another town center? Yes, one town center over there. Preparing to build a wall, a stone wall between these two forests, but Paladin going in with villagers, while Valas also in with some villagers. Will Paladin build a wall between these two forests? Yes, he does, man. Unbelievable, okay? To deny the trade, and one cavalier left for Paladin there to kill the enemy villagers. He wanted to finish these two markets. And now Ingwa is in Imperial Age, but Max still in raiding mode. 185 population for the Max. Still some Paladins left there, but now Lix with Paladin's upgrade, he will be able to counter those. Brothers for Bhakti, chemistry for him, important upgrades for the Mongol. But when you see Mongol instead of Mango Dice, Elite Mango Dice going for crossbows, that's not a very good sign, right? Ingwa with Elite Mango Die upgrade on the way, while Paladin with Paladin upgrade on the way. Franks, Paladin has Cavaliers with +2. So Paladin upgrade for Paladin, and he will research obviously the +4 armor anytime soon. While here forward, well, you're unable to destroy another stable, but still the pressure is still there. Another trap now to hit this castle, the defensive castle of Valas, and I don't think this wall will get built anytime soon. Yeah, we see Paladin sending some cavaliers there. No, he's keeping the two villages to go for the extra gold probably. So even if the Winland will start the trade, it will not be a full length of the map trade. So not the strongest one. Not the strongest one. Okay, this castle might go down now. A second trip for Yo. And check it out, man. He's keeping the elite Prum archers even in the range of the enemy castle. He doesn't even care that he's losing a couple of them. So Paladin will have Paladins, but still not the +4, but he will have the +4 anytime soon. And bye-bye the defensive castle. With that castle going down, then it's going to be bigger problems for Valas. While in the middle, we have counter raiding from the Max, but now Lix able to counter with his own Paladins. So Hans versus Hans. Max is with 46 army, Lix with only 29, Yo with 74, though 0 for Villes, 11 only for Bhakti. No, it's 24, it's GG, man. They just couldn't hold. With this castle going down, like I said, then bigger problem for Valas and full raiding mode from both Yo and Paladin into their bases, and then the Max would have followed. But Bhakti is still in the game, man. He wants probably to kill a trade card, to destroy a trade card, I don't know, but he is 1 versus 4. Come on, Bhakti, come to your senses, dude. Or maybe he wants to finish these two castles on top of the hill and then to call it a GG. He has the elite Mango Die on the way, but no, not losing time. GG. He realized that he was alone at this point and he called it, man. So 2-0 for China A against Winland. Achievements: fast, military. Max with the most kills though, while Yo with the largest army, 80. Let's see the sling. This time 6,000 sent from Yo, a bit over 2,000 from the Max. Yingwa receiving 3.5 almost. Paladin 2.8, right? While food and gold, best for the Max. Good boom, man. What he needed for his army, for the Paladins. While wood was best for Yo and the stone. Technology fastest Imperial Age, this time Yo under 31 minutes. And villagers highest, Paladin with 161, while poor Villes 54 villagers only. 54, man. He was just simply out of the game. Even for Mayans, you know, in a 4v4, that's pretty low. You still need like 70, 80 villagers even for, you know, Meso civilizations like Mayans or Aztecs. So yeah, the 2-0 here for China A playing super strong. 2-0. Winland always has the most kills when they lose. Yeah, it seems so, man. It seems so. Okay, come on, Bhakti. He's looking at the achievements. Probably he wants to know how he did, how well he did. So the 2-0. Vamos a la playa, oh, oh. Vamos a la playa, oh, oh. Now, if he's coming out and they're playing another game, I will stay for one more game. If not, this is it. This is it for me for tonight. 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 La 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 tonight. Come on, Bhakti, come out, man. They want to play. They're here to play, not losing time. Time after time. Ooh. Time after time. It's fine. Dad got home, maybe going out for food soon. See you, Freddy. I gotta go eat. Yeah, well, Freddy Fish, it's also close to my dinner time. Well, have a nice meal, man. Have a nice meal and thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope to see you anytime soon when I'll stream. Have a nice evening as well. Yeah, I just came here. Dean, it's me too, man. I hope that they will play another one, at least another one. And they have Nikov spectating. No, he's waiting in 99. Yeah, spectating. Nikov spectating. Okay. Bhakti is out finally. Ho ho ho. We might see another game. Yes, we are. Game 3 people on the way with the same players. China with Paladin, Yo, Lix, Ingwa, and Winland. The Max, Valas, and Viles. And Bhakti playing for Winland, with Winland as well. So game 3 on the way. And by the looks, it might be another Arabia game. They played Arabia so far, these 2 games. And I'm thinking that they will continue to play another Arabia. All right. Kick-ass. And let's see the civilization. Well, this time Maxi didn't go, you know, like in the first game forward. And it was a bit better for them. If Viles could have held on the left-hand side, then the situation might have been different. With Max researching the Paladin's upgrade and pretty good raiding in Ingwa's base, Lix's base. But in the end, yeah, the faster Imperial Age by Yo to go with stronger army and push Viles and Valas back on the left-hand side, it was decisive in this game. Nevertheless, great play, man, from both teams. Great play. Okay. Is it going to be a pick civilization or random? One more time. I hope that... well, I hope. Let's see. I want to see also different map, man. But I think Winland is all in for Arabia. So we might see another Arabia game. Another Arabia game. All right. Spec delay still not displayed. I don't see any AFKs. So I'm just thinking that they are talking about what map they will play, or maybe one of them, Bhakti, needs to go smoke. He is known for that. 1919 Luftballon. Okay. I go crazy, crazy, crazy. I'll go crazy. I'm losing my mind. I need your love, baby. Come on, guys, come on. Show us some love. Show us some love and give us some games. Viewers wants to see games and not waiting between the games 10-15 minutes. So Dinitz, yeah, you have the chance to see at least one more game, man. And if they continue to play, you can go over to BackT's stream and watch from there, man. Uh-huh. Should cast a whole game singing. Klaus Derlin, if only I know the lyrics, or I can come up with some lyrics specifically for the games and the players. Like, there's a fire building his TC. Are they playing? Yes, I Puma King. As you can see, the spec delay is displayed. And 1 minute more or less. Game 3 on the way. Game 3 on the way. 30 seconds now, and we will see like what might be a third Arabia game. Come on. Let's see the civilizations and what they plan to do. I don't know, man. It's even when Winland was with the advantage, it's like Chinese defense is so good, man. I don't know. Can somebody beat them? We will find out in the Nations Cup, right? And indeed, it's another Arabia game. This time green like Arabia. Let's go chat off first and see the civilizations: Huns, Teutons, Vikings, and Koreans. Right to the right hand side. Now Max is flank. Huns, not the best one. You want to have especially Huns as a pocket. So Max with Huns on the right hand side, he's going to be against Lix. Huns, at least it's mirror. The Chinese team, they don't have Huns as a pocket, so mirror. Both Huns to the right hand side. Lix with during the first Bambi already to the town center. No, okay, still yes, going for that first Bambi. While to the left hand side we have Bagti. Another flank for him, a third time in a row. Teutons for Bagti to the left hand side versus oh no, actually I was wrong, so, excuse me. It's Koreans, Valas to the left hand side versus Yo Koreans. What the hell? It's like somehow they talk to have the same civilizations, mirror, completely mirror. So it's 100% mirror, guys. The same flanks, the same pockets. So we have Hans on the right hand side, right, Max versus Lix, while Max will go for the laming. Will he go for the laming? Will he? Oh, he can see the main goal, but he didn't find that boar. Missing the enemy boar exactly for one tile. He can see a dead Bambi, so he know that somewhere here must be the enemy town center. He's trying to find one boar, and there he is, man. Max with the first, wee, going for the boar, There you go, man. The first laming. Max is laming the first boar. Good job. While Lix with his scout, he was trying to go, but he's now going back. I don't know why going back, man. Poor ship bugged for Lix. Where is it? Oh yeah, you're right. One ship is just behind. It's trapped, so he has to eat the berries to release the poor bear and be able to eat some kebab. Now Loom for Yo, Loom for Paladin, and Viles is sending his scout to kiss the enemy town center. Viles. But why the TC is not hitting the enemy scout? What, are you fucking kidding me? The town center didn't deliver any other hit, man. That scout should have been fucking dead. Are you for real? Viles was going probably for the second boar of Lix, but he almost kissed the town center, but for whatever reason that town center didn't hit after the first round of hits, just stopped hitting. What the hell? I have never seen a town center not hitting an enemy unit, be it in the range of the town center. That scout should have, this is I don't know, man, out of this world scout for Viles. He's cheating, man. It's not possible this to happen. It's not possible. That scout should have gone dead, drop dead, go down, you know, zero, nada. Anyway, let's go back to our game. Will Lix go for his first boar or he didn't see it? Are you for real? Lix didn't even find his first boar. He didn't, man. He cannot see his first boar. That's a pretty big upset. And Max with the third boar in the town center. Ay, 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 ay. And Lix still didn't find. No, he can see. He can see at least one boar. What the hell, man? Map hacks indeed, man. This is map hacks or Steve hacks or user hacks. Is he alien? I don't know, man. He's going now for his first boar, while Viles with the scout going to stop that one. But Lix is coming back home with his own scout, so poor Lix. Lix is playing -1 boar. Lix is going for the Bambis. Let's see how this plays to him. He has the first board though, 20 population for most of the players. Now 2 boars, and during the Bambis here for Valas, Valas, and already started some wall. Valas versus Yo to the left hand side, and we have Yo with his scout chased away by Valas and his villager. Bakti with his scout as well there to try and help his ally probably, while 2 boars for Yo, so no laming in the other flank. Now Yo with more walls to the left hand side of his town center, in front of the town center. I don't like too much this lumber camp, right? He could send one villager, for example, to build some palisade wall and deny the enemy going really close to that lumber camp right there in that hole. Valas the first to be on the way to feudal age, followed by Viles to the right hand side. We have Max going Drush, 3 militias, and started to do some palisade wall to the right hand side of his town center. 1, 2, 3, 4 farms. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 farms. While 2 farms for Lix. Lix is on the way to feudal age, so it's a different approach. Lix with fast feudal age and going forward with 4 vills. Are you fucking for real? While 3 militias incoming from the Max. So forward, ay, Max finding the enemy vills. Oh, I think he can see him. No, he didn't, but he can see 2 more vills. Ay. And forward from Viles as well. They are meeting each other, and a flare. Look at these 4 villagers from Lix, 4 villagers from Viles. Viles building his barrack forward, but Viles coming back with the scout with low HP. Max is there with his scout as well, and Max almost kissing the enemy town center, but didn't get too many hits. Yeah, he didn't get too many hits. So that barrack is getting built eventually. While, NBL hosting the stream with 105 viewers. Thank you, man, for the support. Kindly appreciate it. Thank you. Right. So feudal age, while Viles researching the first wood upgrade. So let's see how this goes. Viles is up to feudal age, building archery range, while archery range now for Lix as well. Lix is 23 population, Max on the way to feudal age. Oh, and he is delaying the archery range. It's a defensive tower to protect the stone here for Lix. Lix problems, man. And his own scout, taking down Max scout along with one militia. One militia. No, not yet. This is a second archery range for Viles. Now Viles as a pocket is trying to play what Max tried to play in the first game, going as a pocket forward. Another tower now incoming for Lix, but a counter tower from Viles, and Viles losing his scout. Ay. And those militias from the Max helping a little bit, but he was in the range of the enemy tower. Paladin with the scout, so they're finishing, both of them, they're finishing the towers. I'm thinking that, also Viles finished his tower. So Max will probably go fast Castle Knights and, as flank flush. Let's see. Feudal age for the Max, 55 population for Lix, 25, 25, while 30 population 30 population for Yo on the way to feudal age. A lot of farms on the other side. Valas with walls, not a full wall. Now building another military building. It's a second archery range, so he will continue probably with houses or palisade walls to make a full wall to protect even more his main gold. It's a pause in the game at this point. Ingwa with 29 population, feudal age, now building more farms. Teutons, it's cheaper for Teutons. It's only 40 wood instead of 60 wood. The max was flank. Yes, the max was flank. And hello, Mr. Victorious. How are you, my man? 29 population for the max. But check out max resources. They are looking very, very good. To the right hand side, he is fully walled, palisade wall, building a blacksmith and a stable, right? With Hans, he will be on the way to Castle Age, but already Bhakti on the way to Castle Age after 3 seconds, followed by Ingwa on the way to Castle Age as well. Ingwa with some palisade walls to protect his gold miners. Valas with 3 militias, nothing too big. But the max strongest point is Bean Pocket. Yeah, Katsuni is still alive, old boy. By the looks, yes, man, still breathing. So I'm not dead yet. Interesting, but doesn't seem to be working. Let's see. Bhakti is building a second stable, and he's on the way to Castle Age, by the way. If this game is only running. Come on, guys. We are waiting 10-15 minutes between the games. Now more pauses in the game. Somebody gone for a big dump probably. Ahaha. Hi, take it away. So will this forward work though? That's the question. Bhakti is playing. Yeah, so let's see. Lots of pauses. So this is like another signature of him. Yeah, often pauses from Bhakti. Victorious, this is what you're saying, man. This is what you're saying. Lots of pauses. I got you, man. I got you. Okay, now the game is running. Paladin on the way to Castle Age. So we'll have 2 players from the Chinese team. Ingwa, Paladin on the way to Castle Age, while Bhakti on the way to Castle. But soon Max will also be after finishing his table and the blacksmith. Yeah, he has already all the resources to go up, but Max is not mining the gold. Yes, he does. Okay, I didn't see him on the main gold, not on the forward one. He went to the one in the back to be safer. Right now, a second stable for the Max. While let's see, Lix. What is Lix doing? Lix probably will lose this one of his towers. For now, he's trying to keep it repaired. Right. I have 1 scout now. Okay. Castle Age for Bhakti. So let's see, 31 population for the Max, 38 population for Valas. Valas is pretty low though, with both food and gold in the range of 100 or even less. Now Yo clicked up way to Castle Age. 40 population, 36 population for Viles, and 29 for Paladin. Paladin with 2 stables as Viking. Okay, and the forward tower still in place from both players. Actually, why don't he send some villagers to take down that tower, man? It's annoying. Bhakti pauses every time, all the time. Bhakti the pauser, indeed, man. Castle Age for Paladin is now, okay? And he will come out with knights, probably. Knights. Yes, knights are coming just outside. Good job, man. Knights going where? Where is the rally point? Where is the rally point? I don't see it. Ooh. Check out Lix though. Lix continuing only now I see the forward from Lix building a tower between the 2 stables of the Max, and with 2 villagers palisading one of Max's stables. Whoa, That's pretty aggressive, and he's trying now to palisade the other stable as well, with one gate and a few more palisade walls. Will he be able to do that? Chain barding armor for the max. Will he come out in time with enough knights? One knight coming out, and Viles bringing some archers. There he walled. I go pocket. Okay, so that one knight able to take down one of the forward villagers. So I don't think that this was the best play for Leaks, but let's see. Now that knight is hitting already the tower, while another villager to build another tower. Yes, another tower to be in the range of each other. Chain barding armor, so the +2 attack, the +2 armor upgrade, not yet bloodlines. Crossbow upgrade for Yo, while forward Viles was the one to be able to destroy that very forward tower of Leaks, but we have now Paladin coming along with knights, and Viles might be in problem, but it seems that he has enough archers, at least for now. While, come on, go, and use your knights to take down that annoying tower. Righty right, here the forward one tower is going down along with another villager, while another gate. Will that tower survive? No, I don't think it will be in time. Another tower just finished now by Leaks, and looks like Paladin was in time to save that tower, left with only 84 hit points. Bloody hell, man. Bhakti 45 population, and Bhakti with knights raiding Paladin. Ooh, and Paladin's lumberjacks, bye-bye some of them. Let's see how fast Paladin is reacting to this one. Yes, he is. He's running away with some villagers, but lost one. Two more will go down, that's for sure. These two will go down. And another one. So 1, 2, now 3 probably. The fourth one, he survived, okay? And no, only one villager going down. That was surprising. Seriously, that was surprising, man. Wheelbarrow just finished for Yo. So 43 population for Paladin, 47 population for Bhakti. Bhakti also getting raided by back home by Yingwa, but he also has enough knights to hold. Two villagers left on gold there for Bhakti. Bhakti with 3 town centers. Yeah, 3 town centers, okay. While forward, we have Paladin with 1 monk to convert 1 enemy knight, but he wasn't able to do so. And Paladin losing more and more villagers, unable to finish this second town center. Ay, problems for Paladin, and to lose even more villagers. Oh man, good raiding. I killed a lot of her villagers. Oh my god. So he's calling Paladin a girly. Good job, Bhakti. Castle Age on the way for Viles, for Valas, fletching for both of them. While Paladin left with a few knights, and Bhakti still denying or delaying that town center, obviously. Well, let's see the flare. Ooh, Paladin with a few knights, okay, going for Viles's gold. But Max, I think in the end he should be fine. Another stable though for the Max. Wow, he was forced to invest more wood and building a monastery now. 2 town centers for the Max, 54 population. Well, it seems that these annoying towers did something. Leaks able to delay, the booming here from the Max. And he was trying now, what are you doing? Leaks was trying to lame Max's main gold. He won't be able to save that villager. Is going down, okay? Defensive monastery there for the Max. Bhakti, housed at 60 population. Okay, and back home, he still has Ingwa sending constantly some knights. But I think he will be able to hold in the end. Now Viles just hit Castle Age. Crossbow incoming from Valas with Bodkin Arrow. The same for Viles. Crossbow with Bodkin Arrow, while the second would upgrade for Yo. 58 population for Bhakti, 38 population only for Leaks. So the only one in Feudal Age is Leaks. All the other players in Castle Age. Leaks now building the market to buy his resources probably. He needs to go up to Castle Age. Prontissimo. Otherwise might be in big problems anytime soon. Oh, King Nicky, hello, my man. Long time no see. What's up? Are you okay? Everything going fine? Are you in holidays or still school? Ha. Okay, we have Paladin gathering his army. He is healing his lower HP. Knights, he was able to finish that second town center and another one to the gold in the back. So it seems that situation stabilized. Licks though, with low population, still 40 something. Now, two villagers going down from Licks to the wood, even though with those defensive towers. Cartography for Bhakti, so Licks will have to find a way to go up Castle Age. Otherwise, like I said, soon he will have big problems. A forward there from Yo. Oh! But the enemy Mangonel into Vala's base. Check it out. One Mangonel and the crossbows. And now Mangonel hitting Mangonel. No! Losing the mag. 1-for-1. Whoa! Okay. 85 yes. Population for Yo. 85. 1, 2, 3 town centers. 3 TCs, and he's trying to increase the pressure to Valas here. He will destroy at least one of his 2 archery ranges. So yeah, this one will go down, and probably the second one as well. Also some crossbows here raiding Bhakti, but Bhakti with knights was able to counter that one. But check out, still we have Ingwa sending knights, so this is a constant raiding there from Ingwa. You can see Barry saying, help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody, I need knights, help. Working and relaxing. Ooh, summer vacation right now. Good job, man. Good job. Happy for you, man. Have a great holidays, Mr. Nicky. Okay, Castle Age for League. So finally he's on the way to Castle Age, but he lost 1 tower. The second tower will go down. Also those gates, obviously. So Max will be able to create knights from all 3 stables anytime soon. Ballistics for Yo with handcart. The push from him into Vala's base still continues though, with 1 ram taking down the enemy siege workshop. So I expect Valas to build that siege, another siege workshop someplace else, because he needs, you know, mangonels to deal with rams, and especially with the enemy crossbows, man. He might have big problems. And since Bhakti is also under raiding, he cannot send army to help Valas against this push from Yo. Ingwa doing a great job keeping Bhakti busy. Very good. So Bhakti in full defensive mode. 80 population for Bhakti, while 117 for Ingwa, and another group of knights going to Bhakti's base, man. Bhakti under siege, the same as Valas under siege. But those guard towers from Koreans, they are bloody strong and super annoying. Now another mangonel, therefore Yo to try and destroy that defensive tower to the gold. The ram might be able to do more than that. He's trying to keep that mangonel repaired and destroying his own ram. We have the Max on the way to Imperial Age. Bhakti is saying that it's GG, man. I mean, 72 population and unable to defend. Valas with some crossbows there, but come on Ingwa, focus and raid the enemy economy. So Bhakti, not only that, he has 44 idols out of 65 villages, so only 20 something working. 100 population for Yo Ingwa, 123 population, and still sending knights from all stables. That's crazy. While on the other flank, let's see, the push from Paladin along with Licks with pikes, Paladin with knights, while Max, it seems that he is a bit alone there. Now I see Vides sending also some pikes over there, but Bhakti with big problems, man, losing 1 town center along with a few more villagers. So the number, it's counting down for Bhakti. 55, 54, 53, 52. Come on, man. He's trying to build another town center to the extra gold. I full getting raided, and he is the pocket for Valas, and now even Yo is joining the party. They are Bhakti is under double. The raiding still continues, and the population might drop even more. Wow, 3 town centers for Bhakti, but again, idols 25, 26 out of 49 out of 50. So still it's GG, man. I have no TC now, GG. Oh my god, the pressure from the Chinese team, and on the other flank as well, it's a very good double from Paladin and from Lix into max base, and I don't see too much support from Viles, to be honest. Now he is coming along with some pikes and some crossbows, but it doesn't seem to be like a super strong army. Anyway, Bhakti with big problems, and the bigger group of knights from Ingwa now going over Viles base, and Viles open to his gold miners and someplace else to the lumberjacks. Let's see if Ingwa will spot these gold miners. If he does, he will keep a few knights there to kill those gold miners, obviously, and he is. Yeah, he spotted that one. It's open, so bye the gold miners. This is GG, guys. I don't think that Winland will be able to hold any much longer. Cavalier upgrading coming from the max, so maybe it will be like in the previous game, but the max is already under double, and even with Cavaliers, you know, it cost quite a lot of resources. Now Ingwa is on the way to Imperial Age, and look at Bhakti, RIP, and full raiding, full double now from Ingwa and from Yo into Viles base. Viles population will also drop like a yo-yo anytime soon. Now Valas able to rebuild though, while this is a forward castle. First, this castle on top of the NGG, man, as expected. I mean, they were just unable to hold. Strong play, man. Strong play by the Chinese team. So we have the 3-0 from them. Wow. Achievements, fast, let's see. Military. Ingwa with the most kills this time, and also the largest army, 48. I'm expecting to see like a strong boom from him. Well, gold, it was much better than, and much more than max. Look at this, over 3,000, over 3.5 thousand more gold, while the food difference not that big. Food best for max, gold for Ingwa, wood and stone for Yo. No sling in this game, and the only one in Imperial max 3415, but he was under heavy pressure, heavy siege from Lix and from Paladin, and villagers highest, the max 113 villagers with 2 relics. Wow, such a strong play, man. Such a strong play. Okay, guys, this was it for me for tonight, man. Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you for all the support. Kindly appreciated, as you know already. And yeah, we will meet again each other most likely tomorrow or another time. Can't wait for the Nations Cup to start. Wish you guys, everybody, have a great evening, morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. And yeah, we love this game. Not only this game, the roaming boar. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the support. So guys, yeah, thanks for watching and for the support, and see you guys another time. Bye bye for now. We love this game, like I said.